Welcome to the Elite Cosplay Podcast.
Nope, see, you got it wrong.
No,
nope,
wow.
You got it all wrong.
And we're keeping this.
Did you know I was gonna say that at that time?
Yeah, I was like, I saw you
I know,
like
because I was like counting in my head. I was like,
Do you wind
3,
up?
2. Okay.
Elite Podcast
wait,
number
no,
20.
Welcome to the 22nd episode of the Elite
I have
Cosplay
to
Podcast.
edit this.
It's okay. We'll just leave it in. I don't
All
care.
right.
It's funny.
22nd.
Episode 22. I'm Holly.
I'm Kevin.
You already know who I am.
Oh, that's Kyle. We want to apologize about our mics, or Kevin and I's mics last week. It was, we saw it being recorded on our program, and so it was working, and then when we popped it into edit, we were...
commissioner being on?
It's
Sorry.
fine. You can't hear it.
Okay.
We were silent.
Yeah, so it was because we were streaming. We have different settings between the streaming mics and the
Is that what it was?
podcasting mics, and I forgot that the two streaming mics were in a different mode than So fixed this week, hopefully.
Yeah, my streaming mic did not work either when we were streaming.
Oh right, that's a different issue altogether.
Okay.
But,
anyway, yes, but we're back now.
Yay!
Rebecca is not here this week.
Rebecca's feeling ill today, so I just said, just stay home. She said, I'm trying to make it. I'm gonna hobble to the drugstore and pick up some Dayquil. And I was like, girl, just stay home. Get out of here.
Gotta get the Dayquil.
I was like, I don't want to be around you anyways. Like, I'll just get mad because this is pretty, small table.
Yeah, very small table.
Yeah. Oh, I finished Fanime Pictures on Monday.
Officially
I think.
now.
Officially. So yeah,
you need
go
to
look
put
at
a
those.
post on Facebook for that.
Meh.
Do it. Do
Link
it.
it.
Do it.
Link it.
Do it.
Link. And Rebecca and I played Octodad last weekend.
Yes,
live streaming on our Twitch, which
it's
is just
still
Twitch
up
TV.
on our Twitch right now.
Yeah,
Yep, still
it's
there.
Twitch TV/Elite Cosplay. If you want to watch it, it was pretty hilarious because we had no idea what the fuck we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good
Have
fun.
you bought anything on Steam sale?
I finally have, yes.
Okay.
I bought New Vegas, which I've been wanting to have for a while. And I
Kevin
liked
said
it.
you liked that one.
I love it. But I started playing it, and I realized why I stopped playing it. Because walking everywhere takes forever.
You know, there's a fast travel
But
mod.
you have to find it. There's a mod, yeah, but if you play the game how it's actually meant to be played, you have to walk to every location I've discovered first, just like Skyrim. And my god, I the first, like 10 quests took me, 3 hours, because I was walking every single place.
Is it pretty slow walking?
It's slow. What?
Well, you're carrying too much if you're slow
No,
walking.
I'm not overcovered. No, not slow walking. It's just a matter of everything is so far apart, and it's meant for you to discover and walk around the wasteland and go discover things. But yeah, it was just it took me a while. But I'm still playing it. I already used a little mod. I jumped to one of the expansion packs, and I realized I'm not supposed to yet because it's not that I'm too low level. It's just I think the game scales with you. But it was just I got killed right away. And I was like,
It's like when we all played Terra and tried to attack that lizard.
God,
and we were like, nope.
Yeah. Do you remember what was up with that level we went to? We just the level we stopped playing because of that level. It was like that dungeon, and we just could not.
And then I had to watch a video about it, and I realized that there's this one area where you're just literally not supposed to attack people because they'll just overpower you.
Yeah, exactly.
You literally have to
Yeah.
sneak
Oh my
by,
God.
and then you continue on. And I was like, what kind of game is that?
I know we got stuck. I think we tried 4 or 5 times.
They've released a bunch of new levels now too.
Oh, we're so far behind in that game. But
And it's on Steam now too.
Terra?
Yeah.
But is it free?
Free.
It's free. Okay,
It's free, yeah.
Well, we already have it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, we
You
deleted
can port,
it, but
your account still exists.
yeah, my account says. Yeah, they just deleted a bunch of accounts. So if
really?
you hadn't signed in since September 2014 or something like that,
It's been a while for us.
but not that long.
Yeah.
But it was we're deleting your account. And I was like, no, we're okay.
Yeah.
The Leroy Jenkins crew is okay.
Yeah. I can't believe we got that clan name.
I know, and it's spelled correctly. No space, no under dash thing. I don't know.
And we got a piece of chicken.
Yeah, and we got a fried chicken.
Yeah.
And Kevin or Kyle, you were mad at it. You're like, that's like a stock fried chicken picture.
Yeah, it was. It was in a white box. That was the worst part.
So in Terra, you
thought
can
it was
make
supposed to
a
be
was it a
clear.
guild?
Yeah, a guild.
Yeah, so we're Leroy Jenkins, and I was like, okay, well, we gotta get fried chicken. And so I just Googled fried chicken, and there's this white picture, white background with a drumstick or whatever.
It looks like a white picture with a yellow smear across the middle of it. That's all it looks like.
And so I was like, sweet, that's our icon. So it's our little icon for our guild. And Kyle's was like, what is that, Holly? That's not, what is that?
It was
mad
quite
at me.
disappointing.
Yeah.
Quite disappointing.
What did you want? Maybe I should have just put the KFC logo on.
Yeah,
there
there
or
was
something.
better. That would have been even more. Yeah, that would have been better.
Anyway, New
okay.
Vegas. What
So-
else
Yeah,
did you get?
Did you play 3?
No, I played a little bit like Xbox, my friend's place, but I never got past Megaton.
Because I know people that played 3 and then that played New Vegas hated New Vegas.
Really, I love New Vegas. The way it plays is very, very fun. So yeah, I played that with all the expansions. So I paid the extra $5 for that.
Wow.
And then I got Borderlands 2.
So did we.
Okay, you got Borderlands 2 because the last time you said you got Borderlands.
No.
And I was like, hopefully you got 2.
He meant 2.
Yeah,
okay.
Nobody buys.
So
That's too far back in time.
Okay, good. So I got 2 with all the expansions.
Yeah, it came with the year edition.
And, yeah, exactly. And then that's the only games I really bought. Everything else I wasn't really like. It was a little bit too expensive still for me, or I just didn't really want it at all. Like Kerbal, I was like.
It's on
sale
today.
How like a super
30.
sale.
Yeah,
or 25.
How much is it normally?
It's like 40 something.
Yeah, 40, 49. Yeah, and I've been watching a lot of these videos on it, and it just looks obnoxiously annoying to play.
That's the problem.
It does. Kevin played like a demo.
Yeah, I played a demo. It seemed okay, and then it's like I'm not creative enough. This is like Minecraft situation where
the point
it's
is like you don't just create a rocket in space. That's easy enough. You have to like things in the land and do all stuff. And like for me, having that kind of game where it's like you make one tiny mistake and you lose like 20 minutes of work.
Yeah,
that knows
that's
but you can just revert. Like you can go back.
It's still, I'd be frustrated. I'd be like, I have to do this all over again. And figure out the map.
And it's so twitchy and touchy and everything. Yeah,
but it's real physics. Real
enough.
Physics.
So I think more intelligent people than me would like.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I feel like I'm not smart enough. Like it's just so.
Yeah. I'm sure if I
Apopsis.
If you need to have Apopsis and us the other one but you definitely need to have patience to like learn it. You need to play the tutorials, learn all the buttons, learn all the commands, learn how it flies, and learn the Apopsis and all that jazz.
Learn physics.
Yeah, but it's it's one of those games not worth for me. And same with City Skylines. Like I was gonna buy it.
City Skylines is like, to me, it's so satisfying. And there's a button you can click for unlimited money. So then you're just like, bitch.
Yeah.
Because like I would do it the regular way.
Yeah.
And like do the taxes. Like you start off with like 50 grand or something, and then you're like, okay, I have to build these roads so people can get to my town, and then I have to build houses so people come to my town, and I have to build the industry, and like you build it up like that. And then Kevin's like, well, I was getting traffic jams, which are a problem because then my garbage wasn't getting to the people.
Yeah.
And so Kevin's like, well, you need a roundabout because you have too many like stoplights. And so roundabouts cost like a dick load of money, and you also have to like clear out like huge areas for them. And so we're like trying to fit this roundabout with like his overpass, and it was like no money. And then my town was just like deteriorating, and people were dying, and like the corpses were in the houses, and I was just like, oh my god. And so my dad bought it because I kept talking about it. And he's like, oh man, look at my town. And he's like sending me pictures, and it's like fucking huge. And I was like, I've been playing this for like weeks. And you have a bigger town than me. And I was like, what's going on? And he's like, well, there's this button you can click, and it's unlimited money. And I was like,
that like defeats the whole purpose of the game,
because
though.
I'm making a replica of Paris, and I need unlimited money.
Okay. So you're not playing the game to play the game. You're playing the game to recreate
I played the game to play the game at first, and I've remade my town like 20 times. Because at first, there was no sewage because I didn't understand that there needed to be sewage. So I was like, oh, okay, let's back it up. Figured out the sewage and water and air or electricity situation because that took a while. And then I was like, and then shit just kept happening. And then finally Kevin was like, your town is so stupid, Holly. He was like yelling at me.
Wow.
He's like, you want me to fix your town? You gotta get more money, and then I'll help you.
And then
he was like yelling at me about my town on City Skylines.
There were issues with it, and then there was also the save issues. Like I told, she would just save over the same file. I'm like, no, you need to do different versions so then you can roll back.
I was doing it.
I told you that one of the earlier conversations we had was
I would just make a new one. Because when I first started playing, I made like 5 new towns.
Nuke it. No. Call it day.
And there's the City Skylines Reddit, obviously, and someone made this funny drawing of like, so you'll build stuff because you have to. Like you can't like just. You have to build it like pretty stupidly at first if you're doing it the natural way because you have to set shit up.
Yeah, you get started.
Yeah. And so later you obviously have to tear stuff down.
Yeah.
And so there's this thing. It was like, I don't know, it's probably not funny to anybody else, but it was like a drawing, and it was like coming through. Yeah, and it was like it was like a bulldozer, and it was like someone's house, and they were like running away from that. And that's what you do. You just like rip people's houses up, and you're just like, bye.
Nice. I had to do that a couple times.
And then there's a little sad face.
Oh, you're like, I'm sad you destroyed my house.
Yeah.
I did that on SimCity 4 though, and it seemed like, maybe it's a little more difficult in City Skylines because in Sim 4, if you want to hide in the middle of the city, you just throw that bitch in and it just blows it away for you.
You have to destroy first.
You have to destroy. There's this little bulldozer button, and you go dunk 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 dunk, and it goes boom 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 boom. It's really satisfying noise, and then all these red sad faces pop up.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh, okay, bye, and then you build another whatever you're trying to build.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, because like that. I guess that makes it a little different, yeah, because SimCity, I just, like, threw a highway in the middle of my city. Like, whenever it got big enough, I just threw a highway from end to end of the map.
Yeah.
And I just, like, all right, there we go.
That's nice. But, I mean, this is supposed to be, like, more real. Like, you have to tear it up and then put it in. And, like, there's ones where, like, if you have too many educated people, then they won't work at places like gas stations or, like, convenience stores. And then if you have too many uneducated people, they can't work at the office. You know, it's like... And, like, if you want to farm, you have to build houses out there, and you can't build a school because farm people can't be too educated because then they'll try to go into the city and work in an office building. It's crazy.
That's me hit the nuke it button. Like, we're done here, people.
And you literally have to make slums where there's, like, crime and, like, not enough police. It's really interesting.
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going back to SimCity 4. SimCity 4 is much easier and funner.
Well, people said... Isn't it 4 people who weren't satisfied by SimCity?
Yeah. Well, not 4. I don't know.
No, not 4 or City.
Well, whatever the newest SimCity is.
Yeah.
It's because they had
I think it's called SimCity. I think
is it?
Yeah. I guess they really messed up.
4 was like the best one. That was back in like middle school for me.
Well, it's on sale today.
SimCity 4?
Yeah.
How many dollars?
I don't know.
$20.
I remember I bought it. I remember I bought it, or I had the CD still back at our parents' place.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't work on my computer anymore. So maybe hopefully the new version will.
Well,
work.
it's for sale today.
All right, if it's doll hairs, I might.
Off topic.
Buy
when are your parents moving?
They were initially supposed to move like today, pretty much. I mean, it's supposed to be mid-June.
Yeah.
But it seems like they got pushed back like July because they keep changing little stuff here and there. Near the
God.
End. So yeah, they're got pushed back a little bit. But
Kevin and Kyle's parents they're building their own house.
Don't tell them about our personal lives.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Well, it's affecting my life sometimes because we're gonna go visit them when they
and Dan doesn't want to come along too.
That's gonna be awkward.
Yeah,
I don't want to go there when they're there. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I don't like it when there's too many people. Like I get like and like where are they gonna stay?
Good point. Okay, next time I'll make multiple trips because a couple of my other friends want to go as well. So yeah, we'll make multiple. Anyways,
it's like all Kyle's friends in their house that they made smaller because they're downsizing.
Okay, it's not exactly that small of a house, but no.
Yeah, but they don't have as many rooms as they do now.
Yeah, they have 3 rooms.
Yeah.
So, but we have lots of living rooms. 3 rooms, but 2 gigantic living rooms.
The downstairs.
So they can sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
But I don't know, mom and dad like Dan. I mean, he eats all the food, and they're very happy that he does that.
Yeah, but I like going to your parents' house and eating all their food and like not having Dan eat my portions, you know? Well, they won't make enough food and then I'll get sad.
I don't know. You never know. Mom and dad might be like, yes, cook all the food.
God, like 8 different dishes.
Yeah, this is their stir fry motion.
And maybe your dad will be on good behavior.
Maybe. Instead of yelling at everybody. Anyways.
So, actually, one bit of cosplay that we're going to talk about today. So we know that I think it was McCall's or Simplicity, the
Yohan patterns.
Well, no, there's that, and then there was like the Japanese schoolgirl pattern that we talked about like months ago that came out.
Okay.
And that was a big deal because that's like a really good base pattern for a lot of cosplay.
I can see that. Yeah.
I think it's Simplicity. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Is going to release a Sailor Moon, like literally it's Sailor Moon, and so it has the whole white.
Didn't we talk about this?
No, it's brand new.
Why is Sailor Moon so big all of a sudden? I feel like there was a reboot. Huge... I think. Oh, was it a reboot?
Yeah, there's a reboot anime.
Oh,
that happened like a year or 2 ago.
Oh,
I think that was like the. And people really like nostalgic things. My childhood, I watched Sailor Moon because they're all our age or around it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that was what I, as a little girl, I really loved that. And Ray on Rooster Teeth likes Tuxedo Mask.
He does.
Oh, is that a character?
Yeah.
Oh.
He that's why roses. in the Minecraft videos he's always throwing the roses.
Yeah.
That's what he does in the Sailor Moon. He just throws roses.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Okay.
But and it's like the whole the white top with the bulbousy like hip things and the skirt. And so I know there's people on Etsy or cosplayers that sell their own patterns that they've made.
Okay.
But this is like an official pattern that you can get at freaking Joann's or wherever your local fabric store is. That's crazy to me. That's like a cosplay.
Yeah, that's saving people.
Yeah, it's like, it's all right here. I don't have to like combine like 5 different
So are
patterns.
you saying that Sailor Moon cosplays will soon be a cop-out.
Do you think they already are? I don't think it's a cop-out necessarily.
I mean, think about,
it's a difficult outfit for me to make.
What's her name? That we shoot all the time.
Haley?
Haley, yes.
Yeah. I think she's going to do, like, every single
I thought
one.
she's almost done with all of them. I thought we was taking
I think she's done, like, every single of the girls.
Of the Sailor Moon.
Yeah, because she's making... I know she made one for Anime Expo.
Oh, yeah?
I can't remember which one. Sorry.
Isn't it just... Aren't they have the
Venus,
same
maybe.
costume minus, like, the color?
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
the color and the bow and the gem is, like, different.
Okay.
But
I think the skirts are slightly different between them, too, and the boots.
it might be. Yeah,
But-
and their shoes are different. They're all different shoes.
So it's
they have boots
close
and...
but different.
Yeah,
in a way.
it's like
Yeah.
Makes sense.
the base like silhouette is the same, but yeah, I think
Okay.
it's a little bit different. But
That'd make it a lot easier for a lot of people to jump into it, though. I feel, you know.
yeah, and
'Cause it's very
to
popular.
me, it's really intimidating because there's like this weird like I don't know what to call it. There's like this tube thing on the hips above the skirt. I don't know what to call it. That's the best I can do.
That's like pull it
A
up.
tube. Oh, like a pipe or something.
Yeah, it's like it looks like pipe, and but
Piping.
it's in the
Not a pipe, like you, but
it's in the pattern, and
Is
I'm
it?
like, wow, you know, that could be make it a lot easier for people who maybe can't figure it out.
well, it's good that they're addressing that a lot of people that buy their patterns use it for
Oh, they
costume
know,
making.
they know.
But then why would they not?
They're
Well, I guess
tapping
that
into
the-
their market.
The licensing.
Licensing,
and all
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
Yeah, I wonder, did they?
They must have
They must have
allowed
because
them.
it's like she has like the wig on and she has the little.
So it is like
staff
it's
thing.
an official.
It's got.
yeah.
I mean, they don't call. I don't think they call it. I think they call it like Magical Girl or whatever. But
Yeah.
That's also copywritten by a different anime, though.
Pirate
No.
Titan.
Magical Girl? I
That's
thought
not
that was
Madoka?
Yeah.
I don't think they wrote Magical Girl. That's like that's like just like a term.
Well, I don't know. You can
But
copyright
when you
that
use it
phrase.
when you use it in
to
a way of
describe it.
cosplay,
Yeah.
or use it in a way of flaw.
Do you think they
cartoons.
copy?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wrote it. I don't know what the password.
I don't know.
Past
Maybe.
tense that is.
Maybe.
In English or in
Maybe
Japanese?
is it copywritten? That's
yeah.
what you want.
Is it copywritten? Is
knows?
it trademarked?
Maybe.
So-
So
Is
it's
it-
magical
is it
girl.
patented?
Anyway,
Kevin's gonna get one.
so,
That's what I'm saying.
yes.
Kevin's gonna become Sailor Moon. Or
Oh
Sailor,
yeah.
or
Kevin's
Sailor
gonna
Venus.
cosplay Sailor Venus. You know,
Venus,
going
Mars.
on. Mars. You like Mars, the red?
Yeah, the red. So
Yeah.
on that
Anyways,
note,
that was what I was excited to talk about. That's been going on right now. So, I mean, obviously the ones we talked about before, like the Yaya Han one and this one, are really opening up, I think, other brands or this brand to do more cosplay type things. I don't know, because there's a lot of cosplay phases that happen. You know, like there's the popular cosplay and then it goes away. But the Sailor Moon one has been around for a while, so they probably were like, okay, this one's
well,
worth
I mean,
it.
it doesn't really cost them anything really to do
It's a
it.
bit of fabric.
Well, I'm just saying,
They
like,
do all the labor.
No,
like-
no, it's like a pattern, so it's just printed out on a sheet of paper.
Oh,
and
and
then-
then you go out. Okay, that's I see what you're
yeah,
saying,
so it's like it literally costs.
Do you know how
them
much
maybe-
patterns cost full
yeah,
price?
like
Like
30, 40
16
bucks.
bucks.
Oh,
What?
Oh, it's a little
16 to 20 bucks.
for a sheet of paper.
Yeah, for sheets of paper. I mean, someone did have
the
to
licensing
make it.
for those
Yeah,
lines in that
that's
certain
right.
direction and all that.
But so that's why everybody gets them on sale, because when they're on sale they're like $4. So it's
Fair
like,
enough.
yeah.
but then you have unlimited uses of that, right? I mean, you can print off as many
Yes,
times.
but it's
Okay.
really a flimsy paper, so you gotta like cut the pattern out on a nice paper and then save
transfer
it. You know.
Gotcha.
So I know people that like laminate
Also, it's not
it
digital.
and stuff.
You actually buy the pieces
Yeah.
of paper from Joanne and say,
Yeah, it's like a
"Red
little. It's a
booklet."
little packet. Yeah,
Gotcha,
and
gotcha.
you pull it out, and it's like see-through paper, and
Xerox.
you find your size, you know, like your measurements on there, and you cut it out. Like it has like different codes. I don't know what you
Gotcha.
call it.
Yeah.
Patterns, whatever. Yeah. So I mean, what I'm saying is they wouldn't like make a pattern for necessarily for like Kill la Kill or something, because that could be, you know, a temporary
away, yeah.
phase, right? So I feel like they're doing more classical or more things that have been cosplayed
Timeless.
a lot.
Wherewithal.
What?
I don't know. It's withstood the test of time.
I mean, they have the old ones like Cinderella and Snow White all the time in there,
right,
and
but that's
and
Halloween stuff. I mean,
yeah,
that falls
but
into
they're
Halloween.
nice. They're nice patterns. It's not like they're like.
Or you could wear that to a regular event. Just a ball gown dress.
I just happen to
I'm
look.
not Cinderella. This is like my dress.
You could, yeah.
I'm not Belle. Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's not. If you made the Belle dress in like black, like I don't think people would really.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is no one would know. Like if you made the
That is
Cinderella
a
dress.
very expensive. That'd be like very expensive dress.
No,
It depends on what you make it out
Make
of.
it a lot tough. Just
Yeah.
swap it
Huge,
up.
though.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's expensive.
No, you can get shiny fabrics for pretty cheap.
Oh, half-assing. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle's disappointed.
Yeah. I thought you guys were better than that. That's okay.
No, I'm cheap. It's
Yeah.
really disappointing when you find like the perfect fabric and it's like $20 a yard, and you're like,
Is that expensive? I don't know what. fabrics go
like,
for
to
per
make
yard?
like a dress is like quite a few yards.
I'll put it this way: your shirt is probably about 1.5 yards to 2 yards of fabric.
Yeah, so that's only like $30.
If it was
But it's
$20,
cotton, yeah.
if it was the fancy fabric, it's $20 a yard. That would be like $30 for your shirt.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
But that's expensive fabric. And
But
this
we're talking-
Like China, chisus.
cheap suits.
Chisus.
What?
Cheap suits.
Oh. Is that what they say when you get there?
Like Rush Hour 3 or something like
Oh,
that. Just walking around.
I thought that was your Hong Kong experience.
All right,
No,
so
I wish.
I'm going to take over now and say this episode of the Elite Cosplay Podcast, is brought to you by Pinky Paradise. Currently, Pinky Paradise has a sale of buy a random contact or surprise contacts and get them for $13.90 plus shipping to your country. The contacts are surprise, so you can get almost. We don't know what
If you
get.
don't care what color,
Yeah, if you don't care what color and you just want some
it's
colored
fun.
contacts, yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Maybe it'll inspire a cosplay.
It could.
You like,
Very
I have
well.
these yellow contacts. This chick has yellow eyes. Let's go.
Yes. So you can visit that. You can help us and help the podcast along by going to elitecosplay.com/pinkyparadise
Yes.
to get your contacts.
And you can also order regular ones, and they come in cute little animal cases.
They do come with cute little animal cases.
And I always like that
little
hair
hair
thing.
thing,
Do you
yeah.
still use that?
I lost it somewhere
Okay.
recently. I'm very
So
sad.
she's like,
by it.
okay, seriously, definitely made for Asian hair. Like
Yeah.
what I call it, like hair Velcro. It's so your bangs get pushed out of the way, so you like wash your face or like do makeup
Or put
just
contacts
get it
in.
Yeah,
Or
or just get it out of your face. And I put it in my hair, and my hair is so fine. It was just like tangle, and I was like, oh. And then Kevin's like,
Yes.
"Whoa,"
Yeah,
it just like pulls through.
yeah, it's awesome. You can pull it straight out. It's no problem.
But it's literally like Velcro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's always the gift that
Yes.
comes with your contacts, if you wanted to know. But I'm always excited to get my contacts because like there's always a different animal. There's always like a hippo or a frog or
So you have an elephant one.
We have an
right?
elephant one.
Yeah.
yeah, that one's cool because it's actually and you can like grab onto it and
These are
unravel.
contact cases for those that
Yes.
are wondering.
Yeah.
So and they come in fun colors.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
It's pretty awesome.
okay, so I just gotta say something. So we're filming this podcast a day early because my dad's birthday is this weekend.
Hi, Jim.
And hello. I don't know. I wonder if he watches this. He goes to all our live streams.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
But
He makes a comment that's very obvious.
yes, he does. I always ask really obvious questions. Wow, cool stream.
Yeah.
But so we're like, okay, well, we gotta do the podcast early because the lunch is gonna be the same time as our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Just got a text just this moment. Gotta meet a little later tomorrow. Is that okay? Dad.
Yeah.
I moved this podcast just for you, and now it was all in vain.
That's
That's
your
okay.
birthday present now. We moved it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'm
okay.
gonna return your present that we really got you.
And get you a pity present.
Yeah.
Here's a gift
Yeah.
card. Couldn't
Boo.
think of anything.
Pretty upset right now. Anyways, yeah.
Oh, it's also
Um,
Father's Day too, so that's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it's a double down,
Father's
doubling
Day.
down on this
We
event.
already
That's
going
why-
to visit our parents.
That's why I like my dad's birthday because it's always next to Father's Day. So it's like combo.
Yep.
Done.
But see, Kevin, I went to go visit Mom on Mother's Day, and you did not. So
I sent Mom flowers, so
It would have said my name too.
Yeah.
Except they forgot to put on the bottom like ... Also Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, they didn't?
No, they left it love Kevin and Kyle, and then they didn't put the dot ellipses. Also Happy Mother's
I wonder
Day.
if they
at the
ran
bottom.
out of room on the
It might have.
no,
Well, they
card.
might have.
Or they
but-
were like, I
Is
don't
he
know if they
actually-
really want that, so
Yeah,
I'll just leave
exactly.
that out. Anyway,
So
yes.
Anyway, I sent my mom Mother's Day flowers, and it's like her freaking like Facebook. What do you call it? Like
A banner.
banner.
Yeah. Our mom was like, "Why'd you spend money on that?"
I know your mom's like upset. My mom's like, "Oh my god!" And then she texted me the other day. She's like, "Go look at my banner." I was like, "Oh, there it is."
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
nice though. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think they have the Steam sale end on Father's Day on purpose this year?
Why? So you can pay attention to your dad.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do
We
dads
bought a
actually
lot
play
of
video
games.
games? Yeah, you guys did.
We bought a
actually.
I don't know.
lot of video games.
We
this
bought
year.
we've bought a lot, and we still have money because Kevin got a gift card.
Also, surprise. So Kevin and I will also be doing a stream here. Probably maybe not this weekend, but in the future we're planning for a stream. Just brothers playing. So we're gonna be playing lots of different games together and
Elite
wrecking each
Cosplay
other.
Bros.
Yeah, Elite Bros.
Elite Bros.
Cosplaybros.com.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin and I
should
got
buy that. Just in case.
got
we should get before we do this podcast out.
Yes.
got Lego Harry Potter, years 5 through 7, the best years. I wonder what years 1 through 4. Like,
Oh,
it'd be
it's gotta
so
be terrible.
No,
boring.
they're good. No, they said it was good. They said the game was good.
Yeah, they said 5 through 7 was the
5 through 7 is the
best.
best.
They said of all the Lego.
So we started playing it, but now we want to live stream it because it's pretty funny because there's no like instructions
There's no
really
prompts,
on what to do.
They don't tell you like there's no go here like
Yeah.
your objective is to go here.
Yeah.
So we're just like running around classrooms, like just blowing shit up, and then we're like, is this what?
Yeah, it's super confusing.
And then I get mad, like I never want to be Ron because when he jumps, he makes like this wheezing noise. Like he's like,
Yeah.
well,
Ron's
Harry's like,
pretty-
ugh.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
Hermione's
sorry,
like, ah, and then Ron's like,
right. And there's no actual voices either. So in the cutscenes where they're referencing parts of the movie,
goes like-
it's just
no, it goes.
And then like text.
no text,
No,
no text,
there's
no
no
nothing.
text.
It's just like the Lego
like-
version of their characters.
It's like
just,
emotions.
They couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't license the voices.
They license
They
the
listen
music.
to music.
Okay.
The music
So
is
there's
right.
like
but-
Umbridge, the lady in all pink, and she's like, ha ha, and then Harry's like, and Hermione's like, ah. I don't know. That's
it.
just all they do.
That's all they do.
Make-
So there's no
they make
voices.
sound effects.
Yeah,
Oh
And Kevin
my
goes,
God.
if you don't know Harry Potter,
Yeah, if you
very
haven't seen the
well,
movies,
You're like,
you don't
what
know which
the-
order to go in. Like, I remembered the movies and the books and stuff, so
Yeah.
when we were doing this one mission, I was like, well, we gotta get the apartments to split in half so we can go into Sirius's house.
Yeah.
But, like, if you didn't know, you'd just be fucking standing there going,
It took
there's a
Wand,
building.
wand.
Yeah,
we
we
were just like shooting the
we
wands at it.
were
We're like,
shooting
why?
the
What's
wands
going
at the
on?
building. No,
Yeah.
you had to
Shooting spells out
you
of your
had to
wands.
switch characters to be Moody, and then Moody had to bang his staff on the ground, and then the building opened.
Yeah. How would you?
Yeah.
Oh
so
my god,
yeah,
it was really.
yeah.
I think you guys are playing a hard mode or something.
No.
No.
Like,
This is a kids game too. On top of it, so it's like it's so confusing.
Yeah, but we're having fun though. Still.
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's happening. Like,
We played today a little bit, and we're just running around this classroom, and Kevin's like, we gotta leave, but we can't leave. Like, if you're
Right.
locked in.
Oh, okay.
Time is it? Okay.
No.
See that?
And,
yeah, that's
yeah.
why you just use, the bombada below away the door, and you call it a day.
tried.
No, we tried. There are large like locks, so you have to like get the key, and
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
there's like things that you can't get into.
so you have
but
to send your pet.
your pet, but you can't.
How is this not one of those games where it's like the worst video game ever? How would you have known to ever do that unless
They do have small prompts where it's like you can't.
Yeah.
You have to send a pet
Yeah,
in.
if you get close enough to
Yeah.
something, it like sometimes it'll pop
a
up.
flash and like,
but
pet.
like you have to have a character that has a pet.
Yeah, so you have to unlock a character. So
Yeah.
like there are things you have to go back in the game to replay.
Yeah, you
just
can't,
because
like,
they haven't
There's
unlocked
stuff
anything.
you can't do with the
Yeah.
characters that you're because you can switch characters all the time. If they're
Okay.
around, you can switch to be them. So there's stuff you can't do because you don't have like what you're supposed to have. So then you have to leave it. You just have to go.
leave the character
You,
there.
you know, you
Alright.
have to just leave the area because you can't do it.
Oh, okay.
And it's really annoying.
Wait, it's like a free roam kind of.
There's a free play later that you have to go
Okay.
back and do, I think. And so it's really annoying because it's like, oh, you need a pet, but neither of these two characters you're playing as has a pet, and there's no other characters around. So you gotta go because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
So you have to go. You have to think about it and go back with the character that has a pet, and go do it.
Man, this is Return.
No, I mean it's fun.
It's not bad.
We're
yeah.
complaining
Once-
about it, but it's fun.
Once we figured it out, it's
Yeah.
not too bad, but it's tough. I'll
Alright.
say that much.
It really makes you think, and I'm thinking like I bet a kid would be way better at that because they're way
'Cause
more,
more
creative.
creative with
Yeah,
it.
they're
Oh,
way more
well, maybe
creative.
she'll
They're
back
like,
and
oh,
forth.
we just do build this because there's
Yeah.
like actual Lego pieces that you like stack.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
you can put stuff together. Get
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Do you remember Lego Island? Remember that game we used to have
we
a
still
long
Lego
time ago?
Island.
No.
It was such a fun game.
Oh, and Putt Putts, Pajama Sam, Freddy Fish, all that's on sale
on-
right
oh
now.
my
It's
God.
like 50% off.
Freddy-
We were watching
Freddy
Game
Bear.
Grumps play Freddy Fish. It was pretty.
Freddy Fish is
It was
funny.
pretty boring.
What's the bear one? BJ Bear?
What? The what?
The bear one. Like it's like a birthday bear. You like run around. Anyways, it's based on the ones putt games kind of things.
I don't remember the bear one.
All right. Anyways,
You want to play the Aladdin computer game? Because I had that. And that
No,
was
we
fun.
had putt games.
Yep,
Freddy Fish.
Freddy Fish. Pajama Sam.
Lame.
Pajama Sam. That was a very good game. I like Pajama Sam.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
also a kitty update.
Kitty.
She's much more comfortable around the apartment now.
It's
She's
been like
walking
2
around.
weeks now, right?
Oh, thanks. Third week. I
Oh,
think
really?
second week.
No, you got it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the third weekend,
Yeah.
and yeah, she's like walking on my bed and stuff. Like, and so like at nighttime, like I'll be like laying around and I'll like roll over to sleep. Because I roll on my right. I hear like a pup 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 on the bed. Then like the first time she did that, I was like, what's that noise? I was like, oh whatever. And I just left it alone. Then I heard a pup pup. I was like, what is
Did
that?
she cozy up?
No, she was just standing there. Like, she'd be like right by, she'd be like on my back, rolled, stand next to my back, and I like rolled around for a second. Like, oh, what the fuck was that? Because I have a memory foam bed, so I can't,
Oh, yeah,
I
you
can't
can't
hear
feel
it,
it, yeah.
or I can't feel it coming. And then I hear pup 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 pup,
Yeah.
and then hear that little like, like she clawing the bed and like, into the fabric. I'm like, oh, what the fuck's that? But now, yeah, every night she like walks up, cuddles with me for a little bit, and then like I'll just like ignore her because I'm trying to sleep, and she like gets up and just like stands there for a little bit, walks on top of me for a second, and then just walks off the bed. Like
She's investigating.
She can't walk. She can't turn around to leave.
No. She has to walk on you and then stand really hard on you for some reason. Like their bony like feet stand really in the worst position, like in the most painful spot,
directly on your bone.
And they'll stare at you. They'll just look at you, and then you'll open your eyes and you'll just look back, and they'll just be like, "Okay, bye."
Yeah, exactly. But she always meows at me whenever I do that. Like last night, I tried to like trap her in my bed. Like she was like snuggling up, like she was like snuggling up to my butt. It's like, okay, well I'll throw the blanket over her, so it must be warm. And then she twitched a little bit. She's like, man. And then she stayed for like 2 seconds, and then it's just like, all right, fuck this, and then just like walked out.
Yeah, I don't know any. I mean, some cats like blankets over them, but I don't.
She's just getting comfy though.
What do you want? Babysat a cat for a couple months, and it would just it would love to get on her chest, and then it would purr so hardcore to start drooling. It'd be like, I'm so happy.
Was it trying to make knead the dough on you?
Oh yeah.
What was it called, making biscuits or something like that?
I don't know.
I called her Momo.
No, kneading dough.
No, I call it kneading the dough.
Yeah.
Kneading, because it's like.
It's like. It's worse when they use a claw and they go they claw you just a little bit. You feel it.
They do. I mean, that's what they do when they knead. It's like their claws stick out just a little bit.
Yeah. Doesn't that hurt the mama cat?
No,
that's how they get the nips out.
Push.
Yeah. Isn't that what it is? I thought that's how they get food.
Did you read about the cat that was raising the ducks?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
Cute. Supposedly the ducks were nursing on the cat, and then people on Reddit were like, bullshit.
Yeah, impossible. But this cat adopted like
they were like, how does a duck like nurse like?
Right?
I
don't even think ducks eat milk, drink milk, whatever.
I don't know, do they?
I don't know, nutrients?
I never looked up what ducklings eat when they're young.
Yeah, what do they eat?
Like seeds, shit,
other
simple
ducks.
stuff, grass, boring stuff.
Yeah.
Other ducks. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll put that link in. I mean, it's pretty adorable.
Yeah, it's an Imager album. Yeah. It's pretty cute. And
now, people are calling out OP because he typed chicken into the title or into one of the.
Well, people were like chicken. He's like, sorry, my bad. It's not his ducks.
Okay.
He said it was on a British show. He's like, it's on BBC, and then he linked to the video.
Oh, okay, that's a lot.
So OP did deliver somewhat.
Damn it! I thought it was his ducks, and then I was like, I don't know. Why would
everybody did because the pictures looked like they were just like taken in someone's. It's not very nice pictures.
Right.
So yeah,
so
but it's pretty.
Cats.
If you're feeling kind of sad, it's pretty cute.
It's very adorable.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I think we're getting close.
Really?
I've lost track of time because I didn't bring my phone onto this podcast.
Uh-oh.
Try to wrap up before we go too long.
I don't know
have
either.
a rough idea. I think we're a little under right now, but I think we're pretty much.
My dad texted me 10 minutes ago. Does
okay,
that give
sure.
you any?
Right.
Okay, we're good then. I think we're done.
So I want to ask you.
Eat dinner.
I know. I wanted to ask you something. So you wanted to make the podcast a little longer?
I was thinking about it.
So we were thinking about maybe 45 minutes. I mean, right now we're hitting about 35 is the
30
average.
to 35, yeah.
Sure.
And 30 was our goal, but we go over, which is fine.
Yeah.
As we do.
But most podcasts that we personally look at are an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And that's like, right now, that's way too long for us. Like, we're like, how do people talk for an hour and a half?
Well, I think
nonstop.
I think we actually were more open about our topics. We probably could. I mean,
we do
think
about that.
We try to. I think we're too constrained on cosplay, and I think, there's not cosplay stuff every week necessarily. I mean, there is some stuff, but it's not. It's not. Sometimes it's not worth it to like talk about it. It's like, oh, there's a con. Okay, that's fun.
So maybe we should split the cosplay off into another podcast called This Week in Cosplay, then have
because we used to have
to
have a show called This Week in Cosplay, and it went kaput. But no, I mean, I think our listeners are more open to us not completely talking about cosplay. It's just like a hint of some cosplay with just daily shit that we see.
What's what most podcasts seem to be.
Yeah, because it's hard. I mean, at first our focus was like it has to be cosplay like the whole time, and then as we go on, it's like okay, that's impossible.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fine.
We talk about other stuff, and yeah.
So we'll catch up with E3 though, and we'll talk about that as well. And
E3 happened a couple.
Firewatch.
Last 2 days.
Is that the one you're interested in? Have you seen that?
No, Firewatch.
It's like it's a video game, and you're just talking to this person over the radio the whole time. and you have to go do stuff, and you report
Oh, okay.
it.
He's telling you what to do. He's like, go here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay.
Yeah, she's like, you like report stuff. You're like, I found this, and she's like, oh, and she reacts to it. The whole game is like talking. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's really. I think it looks really good. I really.
Kevin
want
watched like a 20-minute preview of it.
Oh my god, Kevin.
Yeah,
looks good. All right.
So yeah.
Well, yeah. Let us know what you think. I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, we're probably just gonna do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know, but I mean, like, do you think 45 minutes would be?
45 minutes is fine. Let's
go to moving it
The
up.
hardest part is finding content to talk about.
Well, I think
not
we can like
finding,
so once we
but
open
just-
it more.
All right.
I think we're getting used to being on the at first, the podcast was hard because it was like, I'm talking, I don't know, but I think we're getting more used to it in a way.
All right, whatever.
I don't know. We're on our 22nd episode, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, it's like almost half a year.
And
It
and
is.
I'm glad
Isn't that crazy?
I know, and I'm so glad that I've moved so much closer to you guys, and we still only hang out once a week.
Yeah.
If
at
that.
most once a week.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. Seattle is difficult.
Yeah, the traffic is not
traffic-y
friendly.
a lot.
Yeah.
And
But-
like the bus doesn't go directly from here to
You have
there.
the worst possible bus location. Like one bus comes up here, and it's
No,
like
it's the 3 and the 4.
That's
Okay,
one
two
bus.
buses.
That is literally one bus. It's the
No,
same.
it
yeah.
splits off later.
See,
Okay,
at least
whatever.
I have the tunnel station. I can just like boop, boop, and just like
That's going away. You know that,
I
right?
know, but it's gonna go up. It's gonna
Sorry,
go above
okay,
ground.
we're
Anyway.
getting too local.
Yeah.
Above ground.
Anyways, okay,
fine.
thank you for joining us for
Yes.
the 22nd episode.
Wait,
Again,
where are we going to eat for dinner? Where are we going to
Yeah,
dinner?
we'll
I
get
don't
curry
know,
in
yeah,
a little bit. I
maybe
think. I don't
curry.
know. Yes.
I'm feeling it
anyway,
with some
22nd
Thai iced tea.
episode. Tune in next week. Thanks to our sponsors, Pinky Paradise, EliteCosplay.com. Pinky Paradise.
Wow.
EliteCosplay.com/Pinky Paradise.
Yes.
Yes. We hope you can hear us this week.
Yes.
Okay.
www.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.